goodness, my heart's thumping so loud I can hardly breathe. Oh, no need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. I won't let her touch you nohow. Oh, Toto, she must be the meanest old woman that ever was. Let's go get Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. They'll take care of her. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, Uncle Henry.
57, 58.
Just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count. 58.
Oh, but she hit him.
Dorothy, stop getting fit over nothing. Stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fit over nothing.
Oh. Some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place. Oh, Toto, there must be. But not a place where you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away, beyond the moon, beyond the rain. Oh, the world is a hopeless jumble, and the raindrops tumble all around. Heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and up heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Henry Gale, is that you skulking by the barn?
I never skulked in my life, Mrs. Gulch, and I ain't about to start now.
I need to see you and your wife away. Right away. It's about Dorothy.
Dorothy, why? What has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
You mean she bit her dog? Huh?
Afternoon, Miss Gulch. I just made a fresh batch of cookies if you mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I have no appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack from your niece's vicious little dog. I may never eat again.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here for a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's upset you in anything, she'll be too glad to apologize.
It's gone beyond apologies. I've made an official complaint with the sheriff. That dog is a menace to the community.
That's not true.
That is an act of public service. I'm taking that dog to the sheriff and making sure he's properly destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto, oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Oh, please, Auntie Em. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong.
How about we keep him tied up? He's really gentle. With gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's the official order allowing me to take him.
Yes.
What does it say, Henry?
Just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No, I won't let you.
Here's what I'm taking him in so he can't attack me again.
Let me have him, Dorothy.
Oh, no, please. Oh, Toto!
Elmira Gulch. Just because you own half the county doesn't mean that you have to run the restaurant. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I actually thought of you. Being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better pedal your carcass off my land.
Toto was my only friend in the world. Now I have no one to talk to and no one to play with. Toto? Oh, Toto, darling, you came back. Oh, you wonderful dog, you got away from that awful woman. But she'll be coming back soon. We have to get away. We have to run away.
Well, house guests, huh? And who might you be? No, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, that's not right. You're running away.
How'd you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away? Don't tell me. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you.
Why? It's like you can see right through me. Oh, please, Professor Marvel, why can't we come to Europe?
I can never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Now, sit down right here and get comfortable. Put your hands over the crystal so I can conjure up out of thin air. Now, you better close your eyes. Yes, I'm starting to see it. It's getting very clear. You can open them now. I see a house with a picket fence, and there's a woman in a polka dot dress. Why, she's crying. Someone has hurt her. Someone has about broken her heart. Someone she is taking care of through pain and sickness.
Oh, I had the measles once. She stayed by me every minute.
Well, now she's putting her hand over her heart. She's falling onto the bed.
Oh, no, I have to get to her right away.
What's this? I thought you were coming along with me.
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. I have to get to her right away. Thank you, Professor Marvel.
Goodbye. Safe journey. Better get the horse under cover. Storm's blown a whopper.
Hurry up and get these horses. It's heading straight for us. Come on, let's get in the storm cellar.
We can't leave her out here, Henry.
There's nothing we can do except pray for us all.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Oh, where is everybody? What's happening? in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. I now know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins have called me here because a new witch has dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And here you are, and there's a house, and those legs are all that are left of the Wicked Witch of the East. So what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I've already told you I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I am Glinda, the Witch of the North.
I beg your pardon. I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Well, only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the North.
If you will excuse me, what are the Munchkins?
They're the tiny people who live in this land. This is Munchkin land, and you are their national heroine, dear. It's all right. You may come out now and thank her. Come out, wherever you are. Meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went riding on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened there is rich.
The house began to switch, and it took a switch. It landed on the wicked witch in the middle of it.
The Wicked Witch, the house began to titch, the kitchen took a switch, it landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. The Wicked Witch began to twitch and was reduced to just a stitch upon the words, the Wicked Witch.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead. Which old witch? The wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. They got to see it, but we rounded out of bed. Let's go home, below your home, and open up and sing. Sing it low, let them know the wicked witch is dead.
I thought you said she was dead.
That's the Wicked Witch of the West, and that under the house right there is the Wicked Witch of the East. They're sisters. This one, yeah, she's worse than the other one.
All right, where's my sister? Who's the smart aleck that chose to turn her into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
No. Well, it's not the house, it is under the house.
Under what house?
I'm sorry, it's all my fault. My house dropped on her.
You dropped a house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer.
Ugh.
So you recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear those socks with the ruby slippers? The ruby slippers. Little girl, you've done me a service. I shall don the ruby slippers, and my powers will become greater than ever before. ruby slippers! They're gone! What have you done to them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me, or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give them back to me. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me.
Well, you have to keep very tight inside of them. The magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle. You have no business or power while I'm here. So, be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Ugh, very well. It's true I can't deal with you here and now as I'd like, but after a suitable mourning period, I'll have those slippers and my revenge. So just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's all right. You may get up now. She's gone. Well, I'm afraid you've made a very bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. So, the sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer your sleep, my dear.
Oh, I would give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Auntie Emma is missing me, and she may even be ill. But which way is back to Kansas?
Well, you certainly can't go the way you came. So, the only person who might have a clue would be the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself. And he lives all the way in Emerald City, and that's a very long journey from here. So I hope you brought your broomstick.
I'm afraid not.
Well, then you'll just have to walk.
But how do I start for Emerald City?
Well, it's always best to start at the beginning, and all you have to do is just follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road.
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 Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the... Oh, which way do I go now?
Pardon me, but that way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows can't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
My, you did talk, didn't you? Can you make up your mind, or do you do that on purpose?
I haven't got a brain. It's only straw. So I haven't got a mind to make up.
Then how can you talk without a brain?
Well, lots of people without brains do a lot of talking, don't they? Rude.
I suppose you're right.
Can't you help me get down?
How do I?
Well, you see, I have this pole stuck up my back. But I think that if you'll just bend down the nail in the back, I'll slip right off. My God, it feels so good to be free.
Oh.
Did I scare you?
No, I just thought you were hurt.
But I didn't scare you?
Of course not.
Of course I didn't scare you. I can't scare a crow. They come from miles away to eat in my field and laugh in my face.
What would you do if you had a brain, Scarecrow?
Well, I could. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
some more. I would not just be a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. Well, I would dance and be merry, life would be a dignitary if I only had a brain.
Why? That was wonderful. If our scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, our crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Oh, yes.
Where's Kansas?
It's where I live. And I want to get back there so badly that I'm going all the way to the Wizard of Oz himself to help me.
Hey, do you think this wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but you wouldn't be farther off worse than you are now. But you better not come. I have a witch chasing me.
Witch? I ain't afraid no witch. I'm only afraid of fire, matches, lighter fluid, coal, basically anything to do with barbecue.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box of them if it meant getting brains. Won't you take me with you?
Well, of course.
Hooray!
To Oz?
To Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And here he is, the wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Ugh, I'm hungry.
I thought only crows got hungry.
Ooh, look, apples. Ow!
What do you think you're doing?
Well, you see, I've been walking a long way and I was hungry and... Did you say something?
She was hungry.
How'd you like someone come along and pick something off you?
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want to eat these apples. Yuck.
Are you hitting all my apples out of me?
I'm just saying she doesn't want to eat little green worms.
Worms? Did you just say worms?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it to him, guys.
Ow, stop. Ow.
Take that.
Baselander!
How'd you like them apples? I think it's time we bowed out.
I can't.
Rude.
Why? It's a man made out of tin.
Oil can. Oil can.
He said oil can.
Oil can. Woo!
Oh, here it is. Where do you want me to oil first?
Oil.
He said his mouth, Dorothy. Get the other side, Dorothy. You're terrible at this.
My goodness, I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, my elbows, please. Oh.
That hurt?
No, it feels wonderful. I've been stuck like that for ages.
How'd you get like that in the first place?
Well, when I was flesh and bones, the Wicked Witch of the West put an evil spell on my axe. So, when I went to chop down a tree, I chopped off my leg instead. Luckily, I knew a wonderful tinsmith. He got me a new leg, almost as good as the old one. So, I went back to work. But, you know what happened? Well, dang me if I didn't chop off my other leg. So, I went back to work again after the tinsmith got me a new leg, but I chopped off both my arms. Sometimes I wish I hadn't gotten them fixed, though, because the last swing was the worst swing. I cut myself right down in the middle. The tinsmith got me a new head and body, and on my way home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm. I rested solid, and I've been there ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect.
Beautiful. What an echo.
Echo? I don't have a heart.
No heart.
No heart. All hollow. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me balcony above a voice sings loud. I I hear a beat. How sweet just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
Well, that was wonderful. Say, we're out to see a wizard. Maybe he could give you a heart.
Suppose he wouldn't give me one when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've gone such a long way already.
You call that long? You've only just begun.
You're the one who put a spell on my axe.
It certainly chopped you down to size, didn't it? Now I see you're helping the little girl, my fine gentleman. Well, I would stop it, both of you. Or else I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow, and I'll use you as a beehive, Tin Man.
I'm not afraid of you.
That just proves you haven't got any brains. Remember, helping that girl at Emerald City could be your last ambition.
I'll help you get to Oz, Dorothy, even if it means I don't get a brain.
And I'll help you get there, even if I don't get a heart.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anyone could ever have.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. If ever there was the wizard of Oz. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy. Do you think there's any animals in here?
Some.
Animals that eat straw?
A few, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions!
And tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers.
Put 'em up. Which one of you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with a paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on foot. I'll fight with you my eyes closed. Sneaking up on me, pulling an axe on me, Come on, get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Shame on you!
Ow, what'd she do that for? You didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Well, of course not. Why? What a fuss you're making. You're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't got any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the bags under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Why don't you try counting sheep?
I can't, 'cause I'm afraid of them.
Well, that's too bad. Hey, we're off to see a wizard to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
Maybe he can give you some courage?
Wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion?
Well,
I
of
would.
course not.
Oh, gee, that's awful nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Even my family disowned me. When I was just a little child, my father took me up to a high mountain and said, "One day, son, this will all be yours." Oh, I was terrified.
Wow, that sounds pretty nice to me.
'Cause I'm afraid of heights. No self-respecting wild animal will come anywhere near me. Life is sadly messy when you're born to be a sissy without the venom. But I could show my habits, never more be scared of rabbits if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could, for my powers, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. Oh, look, there's a butterfly. It's so pretty. Wow, it's on my nose. It's on my nose. It's on my nose.
It was just a butterfly. She really is a scaredy cat. Go talk to her.
Butterflies aren't scary. Don't worry.
A butterfly would never hurt you.
Oh no, it's coming for me. Oh no, you don't get it. Open your eyes. It's just your friends. The butterfly's gone. Wink. Open your eyes. Turn around. I'm the Scarecrow, that's Dorothy, and that's the Tan Man. We found him in the woods. Don't ask his story, it's very long. So how do you feel about coming to get some courage?
Yes, please.
You really need it.
Yeah.
It was a butterfly.
To Oz?
To us.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the wizard who is, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a weather a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for the most glorious place on the face of the earth or the sky. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your hope. March up to the gate and let it open.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
It's so beautiful. He really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a place like this.
The walls are awfully high.
I'm getting giddy just looking at him.
We want to see the wizard.
Nobody not know how can or has seen the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
1, we're not nobody, rude. 2, she has the ruby slippers.
Oh, so she is. Well, that's a horse of a different color. Come on.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my god.
Ha 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 ha, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh our day away in the merry old land of Oz.
Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-ti-das. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry old land of Oz.
Wait here, please. That one.
Hear that? He'll announce us at once. Those brains are as good as mine.
And I'll be home in time for supper.
In an hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king.
If I were king of the forest,
Not queen, not duke, not prince.
my regal robes of the forest
Would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fool, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. Oof. As I click my heel, all the trees would kneel and the mountains bow and the bulls cow and the sparrow would take wing. If I were king.
That was me. Oh my goodness. Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be scared of anything.
Not nobody, not know how.
What about a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
What about a hippopotamus?
I'd trash him from top to bottomest.
Supposing you were an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in some elephant.
What if it was a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flagmast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? Courage. What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx of the seventh wonder? What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts ape and apricot? What have they all got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again.
Hey! All right, come and follow me.
You know, fellas, I better wait for you outside. I don't really need to go in and see the Wizard of Oz.
What's the matter? The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
I'd be too scared to ask him for it. Ow!
What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You did that yourself. This is why we're here.
Tell me when it's over.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
If you please, I'm Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask
Silence! I know why you have come. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests. But you must prove yourselves worthy first. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But we'd have to kill her first to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I will grant your requests. Now go! I'm already gone!
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to fly in gravity. I think I'll try to fly in gravity, and you can't bring me down. Stop the music! It's the wrong musical. I'm not Elfie. I hate her, I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. The fates ordained that Oz himself would bring the mellifluous little baggage into my territory. But how to bring her before me? Nico, where's the commander of my aerobatic apes? There you are, my simian minion. I have a very important task for you. My enemies are about to enter the haunted forest. I need you to arouse your men and bring me the little annoying girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Now go, do my bidding. Fly! Soon those slippers will grace my dainty feet.
Does anyone know where we are?
We passed a notice a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
Here's another notice up there.
I'd
turn back if I were you.
Fine.
Oh, no, you don't.
Whoa, look at the size of those birds.
Whoa.
Those aren't birds, those are flying
Come along, my dear. I hope you had a nice flight. Now, it's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. So give me the dog.
What are you going to do with Toto?
Tonight we feast on deviled dog.
No!
That's just my little joke, my dear. I think the water is a much better way off. Wouldn't you agree? Is he a water breed? Because he will be if you don't give me those slippers.
But the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well.
No, please. Oh, you can have the slippers. Just give me back Toto.
Oh, that's a good girl. Now you're seeing reason. Ugh! Fool that I am, I should have realized they won't come off.
At least not while you're alive. You have an hour left to live, and that isn't long, my pretty. So it's just as long enough for me to come up with a very entertaining death for you.
How can anybody be so cruel, mean, and wicked?
Lots and lots of practice.
Oh, Auntie Em, Uncle Henry, I wish this had never happened. I miss you so much. If I had never run away, this wouldn't have happened. Dorothy, are you in there?
That's all you're right.
Oh,
Stand
yes,
back while I open it.
Oh, Dorothy, we missed you.
We found Toto in the front of the castle.
Oh, you guys are wonderful.
Leaving so soon? I won't hear of it. Ring around the rosy. A pocket full of spears. The sands of time have run out for all of you. The last to go shall see the first three before her, including the little dog. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? The lion? The girl? How about the Tin Man? No. My broom has chosen you, Scarecrow.
Dorothy, fire, bring it! Please, no!
Ah! What have you done? Oh, I'm melting! I'm melting! What a world! What a world! Ah!
We got the wicked!
Enter if you dare. Do I believe my eyes?
Please, sir, we've done what you asked. Here's the Wicked Witch of the West broom. We melted her.
Ah, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful. I must think more on your promises. Come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
You're not much of a wizard if you can't grant our wishes now.
Do not arouse the great Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
Oh. We want our stuff.
You dare criticize the great Oz? I said come back tomorrow. Now go! Pay no attention to the man behind that curtain.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Oz.
You!
I'm afraid so.
Oh. You are a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And Scarecrow's brain.
Why, anyone can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have men that think deep thoughts, with no more brains than you have, but they have one thing you haven't got. A diploma.
The sum of the square roots of two sides of an isosceles triangle equals the remaining side of the isosceles triangle. Oh my God, I have a brain. This thing works, guys. I'm just saying, it works.
And as for you, Lion, you are under the impression that you haven't got any courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men that we call heroes, but they have one thing you haven't got, a medal.
Oh, shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
And as for you, my gallant-advised friend, you want a heart. Hearts will not be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men that do nothing but good deeds all day. We call these people, good deed doers. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial.
Look, guys, my heart. Listen to it. It ticks.
What about Dorothy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Ah, yes, Dorothy. You have forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself, in my hot air balloon. My fellow Ozians, I, your wizard, am about to embark upon a great journey to the outer stratosphere. Now I think it's time that we left, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Where's
Climb
Toto?
aboard.
Where's Toto? I can't leave without him. Where are you going? You have to come back.
I can't. I don't know how this thing works. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.
Oh, now I'll never get home. Never, ever, ever.
Never is a very long time, Dorothy.
Will you help me? Can you help me?
Oh, you've always had the key to going back to Kansas.
Why didn't you tell her this sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
I think that it isn't just enough to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. It's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I will never look any farther beyond my own backyard. And if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that it?
That's all it is. Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I'll miss you all.
Bye, Dorothy.
Are you ready now?
Yes, please, before I change my mind and stay forever.
Okay, all you have to do is close your eyes. Think over and over to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. And tap your heels together 3 times.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy?
Little girl, I'd hate to think of that child that was out all night in that storm.
You best go into town and notify the sheriff.
Wait, there she is. She's got a lump on her head like an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broke.
Hello, Oz.
Oz?
Dorothy! Oh, Auntie Em! Dorothy, you're safe and well. I had such a dream. And I remember some parts weren't very nice, but the rest was beautiful. And you were all there. Oh, doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy, but now we have to get you back in bed.
Oh, has the house come back? It found the witch, you know.
The storm passed right by it, and it wasn't a house that fell on Mrs. Gulch. It was a telephone pole. We won't be hearing from that old biddy till her leg gets out of plaster.
So Toto's safe too. Oh, Toto, you hear that? We're both safe, and we're home. Home. Oh, and you're all here. I love you so much. Oh, Auntie Em, there really is no place like home.